Okay, here we go. We're going to do Ras mission crafting today and try to knock out as much of that as we can. Let me go and grab all the links to the stream. Actually, let me make sure the stream is public, actually live. I think it is. I have no idea. Hopefully. All right. The old infield got me a little behind on everything, if you could not tell, unfortunately. I tried to go balls deep in that game, and then I realized after a while, every creator has made every video possible. The only thing I can do is a new player guide for that game. And we'll see. Okay. Grab the links, throw them in Discord, and we're good to go. Also, today, new CZN season. I think it's finally time I start the game. So let's see how this goes. And then switch over and potentially play some CZN and not quit the game right when I pull Furry Man. Alright, I can minimize this. Just put this over. Alright, so today I'm going to be going in. I'm going to do the Ras mission. So with Genesis Ras, I'm at the portion where you have to go and get rid of gear. So I want to do that all in one batch. It won't be a super guide. It'll just be you can kind of follow along with what I have done for this. 5 gold transmit stones. Nice. Hey, what's up, Super 94? Pool spent, no Iseria, not bothered enough. Yeah, I wouldn't stress about pitting her. As of right now, from what I've seen, I don't know how I would make her like super viable. Hey, some more charms. We need those bad. And loot supply depot. What do we have here? Nothing. I have 90. Obviously, I haven't kept up with that too well. But I will buy one of these, which is not what you should buy. Never buy that. Or at least not early. It just puts me at 6 summons. So, do I want to start with summons? Or do I want to start with... But what's up, Chris? What's up, Eclipsing Moonlight? How you been? Do I want to start with summons, or do I want to start with crafting? That's the question. Let's get... do I even have enough for the charms? Let's see. I have not traded Alchemist Steeple yet. I do not, so we're gonna have to extract some. Busy AF, but it's okay. With work, you were working like 60 hours a week, weren't you? Like during start with crafting some more view coming and see summons. True. Let's just start with what I have in my inventory. We'll try to clean up a little bit. I think that is the first move here. Okay, so regular pieces, I'm just going to go ahead and extract like normal. The only things I'm going to feed to Ras are the failed pieces of +9 or higher. But hey, what's up, Ryu? Unk's rent's due. We may end up back at that pretty soon. I may end up having to ask for subs and stuff again. It's looking potentially like it. And it is what it is. Good things can only last for so long. This is at least a +6er. You work 107 hours a week? Is there even 107 hours in a week? Okay, so I'm gonna take this +9. It's not terrible. Not the worst, because I trade the crit damage for potential debuffer piece. So whenever I'm going through and doing the Ras missions, I am going to be taking gear to +9, and if it's really good, taking it higher, and then at the end, I'll go through and get rid of anything that is subpar. So at the beginning, you got to start with at least something. And okay, so that's not great. And a lot of the time, if a piece is +6, you can just take it to +9 just so you have some fodder materials for that. It is a waste of charms, but you have to get the mission done. So it's not not the worst for a starting character. I just hate that it has such a split. Effectiveness is low, HP is whatever. I don't mind it. I'll just leave it for now. These pieces I'm going to go ahead and throw in the storage because I'm not going to use them for right now. Any T80 piece is like a collection piece to me. Oh, great. If I have to deal with this, I was having so much problem with the game lagging before. You pulled Record Rwana? How much does Record Rwana use nowadays, guys? There's 168 hours in a week. You would know. I think I'm going to take a break from E7. Ryu, I'm going to try CZN today. That's the whole goal, is get through this crap and then try CZN. I don't really care about this piece. I don't need it. I'm going to check this for effectiveness. 4 HP. Not bad. Not ideal. I'm going to stop there for now. And then, yeah. Okay, so we're just going to clean this out. Just general speed checks. But Odra, what's up? Welcome up. How much of Recruit Morana used nowadays? I would imagine not a ton. Thoughts on new Iseria? She seems pretty meh. What are you guys' thoughts on Iseria? I didn't watch too much. I've been working on videos all morning, so I have not seen like a true showcase of her. All I can say is my first reading of her, she looked like she was a like 5th pick character for RTA, which is not very valuable. I mean, it's valuable, but not when you have a ton of different options that you know if you pick are going to get banned. Outside of that, maybe some Guild War application, like because Guild War you're trying to aim for some RNG, that could be okay. But the problem with Guild War is you just bring anti-counter stuff and you're probably chilling. She's fun paired with Dio just because she goes right after him and she gets to put all the skills on cooldown. Yeah, that's what, whenever I did the video going over, I was like, she's probably gonna, I could see her like, everybody's gonna want to build her like to her kit to where she's countering, slow, doing a ton of damage, but she just looked like potential like fast follow-up lead character. I'll have a better opinion of her in a little bit because I'm gonna do some pulls on her and reread. All right, so there we go. +9 piece that failed the speed chase. That is definitely going to feed to the Ras mission. So that's the kind of pieces you're looking for. Sometimes you'll go +12 and it's just anything like this. I can check this for speed again. And if it doesn't go 9, it did go 9. So now I'm gonna check for 12. If it goes 13 or 12, it didn't. So there's a +12 piece that's for feeding for Ras. So that's the way to do it. I haven't really talked about that too well. Oh, sorry, there's no music, sorry. I don't want it to be the awkward, quiet, silent stream. It's when your pieces fail the upgrades, when you're chasing speed or potential other stats, that is when you get rid of it. I have a 290 speed, 17.7k Muna, and a 274 Pursuit Rennet. I will probably get Zeo next. It sounds fun. All right. So this piece is pretty good no matter what, even though the last chance has a chance to go speed, plus on a new account, 13 speed after Reforge is a placeholder. So I gotta lock that. That's pretty solid. Okay. Okay, so that one instantly died. I'm not gonna take the +9. Is it worth to max Ahmed's artifact all the way? I mean, that's a big investment, so it's a piece that will get sent into Ras. Gotta go read Ahmed's artifact. Is it the chance percentage one? Can I see it from the summon menu? I don't know if it'll let me in the custom group. It won't let me change. Ahmed's artifact. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. Fan of Light and Dark. After increasing non-attack skill of the ally with the highest attack has a 100% chance to increase crit damage. I mean, consistency's sake, it's nice, but it's not super important. It's a chance on, yeah, I wasn't sure on what the chance was, but even at just +15 at 75%, I don't think it's super important to max it out. I think you would be fine without completely maxing it. +15 gives more points though if you can give your opinion on it for the Ras mission. +15 will give more points. So if you have a piece of gear that's +15 that isn't great, you can feed it in there. So that's the idea, is you're checking for failed pieces when doing the Ras missions, and then as you continue to get better gear and take certain gear off other characters that isn't good at +15, then that piece will be worth more. Now, you could just go level up gear, throw it in a Ras mission, not like this piece, I could just take it to +15 and not care what it rolls, or roll speed, whatever, and then just go trade it. If you want to get it done quickly, you can, and that is one way. But the other way is, the efficient way is check the pieces first, see how they're going, and then get rid of them. Playing CZN when I quit? Why'd you quit CZN? You need gear more than units? Yeah, that's everybody in Epic 7. It should be the spot that you're at. You need gear more than units. Because you can always just get improvement of your gear to where your current units are infinitely better. Too time consuming? See, that's what I'm most worried about. All right, this one is effectiveness, speed ring. I'm gonna go for an extra check. Did go speed, so this could still be 17. I don't mind that, but if it doesn't have speed here, it's Ras food. Okay, I mean, sucks that it's slow. It's decently rolled too, but that's gonna be Ras food. So I'm just looking for speed there. She got really good potential and a strong 4th or 5th. Yeah, when a character's strong 4th, 5th pick in RTA though, that's not the most value. Because I mean, it sucks when you have one of those characters because you never get to play her. You build them up, and if she's a strong 4th, 5th pick, then it doesn't really matter. So there's a failed piece that didn't hit speed again. So it has all decent substats, but we'll get better. What's new in E7 now? We just got a new character. There's the new gear sets that came out a few weeks ago. Other than that, not a whole lot new, unfortunately. I don't mind this piece. It's actually insanely high rolled. I'm gonna put that in the bin. I don't need this. Once I get through what I already have in inventory, it'll be a lot cleaner. Because all the gear I'm working with will be at the top. This is a +6. You need time to grind decks and resources to even do the other PvE content. The newer stuff that's out, you have like 5 openers and 5 bridges. I mean, that's the problem with trying to go speed early on an account, is you're going to not have enough to go around between all your units. Generally, you're gonna have a bunch of mediocre speed units that you can't actually outspeed the opponent with. Following guide on Lock Second Midnight Blessing, who should I pick? I just released a video on that. I just uploaded a video on YouTube, but I think Death Dealer Ray is still by far the best pick. Conqueror Lilius is number 2, but Death Dealer Ray just provides so much. So we're talking about Iseria being a 5th pick ban. Guess who is the most 5th pick ban? That's Death Dealer Ray, man. Everybody. If you pick Death Dealer Ray properly, and he's so easy to gear, he's getting banned every single match that you late pick him. Because they're not going to be able to respond to him. Okay, so I think I got pretty much everything leveled up. Put this real quick. That is dead. And then everything else in here I don't really care about. It's all free gear. I wish you could bulk move. Yeah, you can. How do I go to my equipment? There it is. Okay, I want to bulk move my certain gear over just to make room for the day 2. So with CZN, if I'm starting it today, is there anything I need to know going into it? I'll keep the HP set out because it's not bad. There's still more extra junk down there that I gotta get rid of. Damn. Okay. How much space is in my inventory? 152. Man, I don't want to go through all this. Oh my god, I have so much gear. Oh, it keeps going. Oh, that's tough. Okay, because every time you get rid of one piece, it puts you back up to the top. So I have to sort by max enhance. Yeah, this is gonna have to be the play. Are you gonna insta log? No, I will actually play CZN today. This one, I'll give it a check. It's has some potential. It is dead. Some potential. But the furry guy in CZN. So last time I played it, I was streaming and I was like, if I pull the furry guy, I'm ending stream, it's over. And I pulled furry guy and end stream instantly. She can't be 1 or 2 slot with more. Yeah, I know. Okay, so now I can't go effect rolls. 2 max rolls. Look. Yo, long time no see. What's up, Naira Void? How's it going? Your first time chatter. What's your old name? Where would I know you from? I don't hate this, but I don't like it. This is one of the free pieces. Okay, now it's okay. I'll go ahead and lock it. This one, that's trash. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're Aurelio. What's up, dude? Okay. I had no idea who you were. Name change is very hard to keep up with. Starting CZN is either it's the further you go, How much fun will I have on CZN starting it, like if I started today? Is there a decent like summon event going on? So I need to be extracting so I can get some more charms. That piece is fine to leave in there. She got really good potential and strong 4th or 5th pick in RT. I think Iseria is getting heavily hated on. That's the bad thing is I haven't like seen her yet. So that was the big thing with like Abyssal Fiend. When she first came out, she got really, everyone's like, this character does not do enough, and then a week later everyone's like, this is the strongest character in the game, and it got picked like the most for the whole season. I don't think she's that because she doesn't have the passive, but isn't that good, to be honest. That's what everybody keeps telling me, and that was my original thought process because I made a video talking about her. That's what I gathered from the showcase, but she doesn't seem like unusable. She just isn't to the power creep level of the other characters in the game right now. She gets fucked over by every debuffer. Yeah, that was one of the things that was like one of the arguments that I was having when Iseria first came out was I don't remember who it was, but somebody was saying something about the cleanse on her is really good, and she's like the new better ML Landy, but ML Landy can't be stunned or slept, so that you don't need a cleanse on yourself if you can't be stunned or slept. But this new characters, they get stunned or slept, are controlled in any capacity, they're cooked. That was one thing I was really worried about. All right, so there's a failed piece that I can feed for Raz. Once we get to the actual crafting and not inventory cleanup, I did not realize my inventory was this big of a mess. To be fair, most units gets GG by debuffers. Yeah. But that was one of the arguments someone was saying, is like, they kind of save themselves because they can cleanse. It's like, the only debuff that's going to really be that important that you cleanse is a control effect. So, Landy can be feared, right? I don't remember. I don't remember fear being out when Landy first came out. I think she could be... No, she can't be feared. It's any controlled debuff. So, Candy or Blah for an anchor? I mean, right now, Blah probably. Blah's passive and how hard she can hit single target, plus Blah's obviously better in the current meta, but I don't see anybody playing Landy. I mean, she hasn't made any kind of comeback. I'm sure you still can play Landy. That's one thing that a lot of people that play RTA, they're going to take the #1 best pick, but technically in that #1 best pick, there's another, like you can pick like 4 other characters that fill that same role and you would still win the game. So that's the thing with Epic 7, when there's such a disparity in power between everything. All right, so this is a potential Raz. Yeah, that would have went speed, we keep, but since it didn't, we give that to the Raz missions. But what else is there to do? Okay, so infield, I absolutely love infield, but what kind of content am I gonna make on that game? I might try to start bringing it in and playing it like on stream or something at like the end of a stream. I mean, I'm keeping up with the game, so I've been logging in every day doing all the daily stuff. But there's no content that hasn't already been made 100 times on it, because all the creators got dev accounts and or the sponsored creators got dev accounts and everything before the game even came out, and they got to play the betas. So that combination, infield is boring, admit it. I like it. I still play it every day. It's my favorite game of all of the like Weathering Waves and all of that. It's a boring stream game. Like I don't know, like if I'm going to stream it, it's a just chatting stream. That's the issue. All right, let's see if this goes. Yeah, I will feed that as well. So okay, so we'll do our first batch of like Raz cleanup down here. So with Raz, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna put all the +9s, and I think I'd like +12, 1 +12. So just all these +9s that I did were all failures. This one, and then this +12 failed to speed. This one failed to speed, and then these other 3 I just haven't locked yet. So that's not very. This is not going to be very much. So going in, I'm going to convert it. 277 out of. Please tell me it's 2,500. Tell me this is a tenth of it. It's 3,000. Oh no. I mean, but there's a little chunk, so we just did a little bit, and that's the process for it, is going through, and then once we get to the crafting, we'll go do crafts, obviously, and then I'm gonna level this. I don't really want to. we'll do crafts, and it's just the same process as you craft different pieces of gear. Then, yeah, I'm not gonna use that. The other defense boot that I just put away was better. What am I gonna do with this? Okay, this is one of the set ones. It's no matter what gonna be probably pretty decent. But no, I actually liked Infield. It was the factory thing is done. That's the thing I'm running into now. Is Infield's super fun to play through, but it is the rest, or like once you get to the end game, like what is there? What is there, at least content wise? Like I want to keep up with the game and watch all the new content that comes, and I'm going to, and summon on whatever new characters and blah blah blah. But what am I gonna do with you guys on stream? Just go through and run around and hit stuff and talk. Hi, how are you? Epire, you have abandoned us. Angela, would you shut the fuck up? I deleted your comment on the most recent video. I get it, okay? I went and played another game, sue me. I went and played another game, had some fun for a little bit. I gotta say, doing the same thing every day can be very boring. And I wanted to mix it up. But I can say shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. I get it, you've made 19 comments about it. I'm back, I'm finishing it up, I'm doing everything that I planned on doing. I just didn't expect to have to put so much time into Infield for basically no reason. But I had fun, and I actually am happy I got to have fun playing a game for once. Really, I haven't tried Infield either. I really liked it. I enjoyed it, it's just the problem is the end game. I love how global Aki is. I didn't pull Aki, unfortunately, on either account, and it's actually one of the characters I didn't get on the main. I think that's the only RGB character I don't have on the main. But I had to venture out to other games. The problem, okay, so they're valid, okay? I don't wanna be too mean here. I'm making the E7 guide, and obviously everybody wants me to finish that. The problem with playing Infield is this game you have to control. Okay, I can't really be doing stuff on E7 and making actual decent progress while playing Infield, and so they were waiting for new guide content, and that's fair. I mean, yeah, I wish I would have gotten the guide done, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. You know, the best thing to do, if you're mad about that, is don't watch me anymore, and because I really don't want to hear how I messed up. I'm not working for you. I'm trying to enjoy my life at the same time. I'm trying to be helpful when I can. I hate watch you. That's basically what they're doing. They're like the #1 hate watcher now. Every single time I open anything and see a comment, I'm like, shut the fuck up, Jesus Christ. I love to see you miss upgrades. Did I miss an upgrade? Wait, what did I just do? Did I get rid of something? Evan just happened. You didn't play E7, you're done for, I know. You gotta remember, I'm a human being and I only have so much patience. So whatever it's a berating day after day thing, the patience is gone, brother. I'm sorry. But honestly, playing multiple gachas is a hassle. It is, and I'm not used. Okay, Infield was extremely complicated with the factory system, and I was trying to learn it. And whenever it's that complicated, it was a lot. Okay, I think I basically got everything I want to get out of here. Everything else is, I guess I'll go through these. I want to quit WUA because I couldn't keep up with both E7 life and WUA. I want to get back into WUA. You need to stop playing Infield? I'm going to keep playing Infield. I'm going to keep playing it. I just won't make content on it. And now I'm at the spot in Infield. The only thing I do every day is it takes me like 5 minutes to get through the Infield stuff. I would like to get a big roster of games that I'm playing that I don't have to spend a ton of time on each day. And WUA kind of was filling that. Or not WUA, sorry. Infield is kind of filling that. I have at least one game that I can keep up with out of that. Guess I'll do the chest. Well, this is the chest no matter what. I'm going to keep. This one is a check. What's the world chat number you're in so I can share my ML Iseria initial build? Give me 1 sec. After this piece, I'll check. Hi, Deity. How are you? What's up, Kaida? I am doing pretty good. Cannot complain. Okay, that's Raz. Okay, I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna remember what I'm doing. That's a Raz piece. Overworldly piece. Check this. Oh, sorry. Check chat. I am in channel 52. Did you summon? I haven't summoned yet. I was giving it a little bit for you guys to get here. I'm summoning on, this is the guide account. If I get her, I'm going to use her everything. Is this your main account? No. Again, okay, so what I'm doing today, this is the Ras missions for the guide account. We're just doing like the initial crafts, and I'm getting this finished up. So we're doing our initial like first crafting session, and then I will be building up and building teams. But I'm trying to get the guide done, okay? I took basically a like 10-day break from the guide, and I need to finish it up as fast as possible now. Well, what's up, Phoenix? Well, it's your guide and your time. I know, but guys, you can't. I mean, I'm at fault here. Trust me, I'm taking some accountability. When you start a project, ideally you finish it, so people that are playing along with you are in a good spot. Granted, there are a million resources out there that if you got past me, you could go find the answers. Wait, you said you shared it in chat? You did not share it in chat. Are you on global? Divine? Oh, there we go. See, that's what I'm curious about is this going to work? One, how much damage are you doing? With 3878, you're doing okay-ish damage. Attack seems a little low. What I see most people using her as is probably going to be a faster build, or faster build if you actually use her in RTA. So increase the pen resist, all counterattack chances are double, blah blah blah. Texting me with the sword dragon. So one nice thing about her is if she gets sealed, it's not that big of a deal. Because she can still counterattack, it's just she doesn't get double. After attacking grants a barrier, and she doesn't get the barrier. But being sealed isn't the worst thing in the world, which I did like that about her. It's a character that doesn't just immediately evaporate. Because she can still counter if she don't counter set and the other thing. So that's one thing she doesn't get shut down by. The thing I don't like the most about her though is on a slower build, if you get controlled whatsoever, like yes, she has a dispel all debuffs on her kit, but if you get controlled, you can't dispel anyway. So I don't like that part. This is like how I imagine most people are gonna build her though, is trying to take full advantage of the counter gameplay. So, like, how's this extra hit here? The Sword of Duty? Is the additional damage actually relevant? I can build more damage in ER, but HP and defense drops. You have to find the... I don't have her yet, okay? So, you have to find the balance, and I'm not sure what that's going to end up being. What is channel? Wait, for what? Imagine while I was waiting for guide, I already got Raz. I'm at Abyss 114. That's perfect! See, you didn't need me! You're in a great spot. You didn't need me. My goal is for people getting in to get to a point where they feel comfortable enough going forward. You were comfortable enough going forward. That's a good thing. That's a win. That means I got my mission accomplished. Trying to say. You shared it in guild, okay. Either way, I mean that's. The biggest thing is let me know how that ends up working out. Your bulk was great, but again, I could see a lot of people building her more on. I don't know, to actually get her through and usable, the higher speed. I really like the idea of her being, because if you have double chance of countering on Elbrus, kind of nice. So you don't actually have to go counter set. I think counter pursuit is better. Her imprint is in Brawl also. Her imprint's in Brawl? Why is the thing needed to level artifacts so goddamn hard to get? I don't know. We complained okay, so the two most annoying currencies as a new player are artifact charms and then the right side accessory charms. And they've done a pretty good job about making that better, but it's still an absolute disaster. Okay, do you guys want me to do the summons now? I'm to a point where everything in here, I'm just gonna go start crafting. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Why did I lock it? Following your advice, I removed Renak, Senia, oh, that's who you chose? So my summons, this is what I went for on my custom group. I did Renak, Afternoon Soak Clan, and then Young Senia. So that's the same thing I did. Time to gamble. I don't have that many. I have like 3K, 29.55. And then one ML summon. We'll start with the ML summon just in case I get her. Then I'll save my resources. Is she worth pulling? I would wait. I would definitely wait on pulling her for right now. Oh, I did get my first ML5 on this account today too. It was in the actual guide series video. This is the first Elson I've gotten on this account. That's actually crazy. I've done a lot of summons in Elson, this first Elson. Okay, I'm gonna start with singles. Hello, Unc. What's up, Asmori? How you been? You already assembled Renak and Flayan. Flayan's really easy to like get geared up. Renak is pretty hard though. Hey bro, quick question. If I got all the heroes in custom group, should I aim for imprint? No. I wouldn't summon at all. I'd be waiting for another decent banner. So, I mean, technically right now isn't bad to summon because you're getting the rebate, but summoning on like Covenant or something doesn't feel great. I got 4 more. Face cam gone. Give me a sec. All right. I'd rather have crazy RNG on the artifacts themselves, where I have to go for you get stuff, but making the things needed to get the artifacts up is hard. It's hard, yeah. All right. Well, we got a lot of Amigis. Nice. Is Iseria annoying to fight? How many of you guys have like fought Iseria versus just trying to use it yourself? Who's the 5-star on banner right now, actually, too? You get 1 free imprint in Brawl mode? That's kind of nice, actually. Who is the character? Sharoon. I wish it was Fenny. When I saw so weird, I was like, please be Fenny. A long time now. Say, what's up, Fishes? How you been, dude? How many of you play CZN also, before we get too far into this? You're doing great. Have you still been streaming a bunch? You play CZN? How much time does it take? You're a Warlord currently? No purple whatsoever. Shocker. Wow. I'll have a bunch more summons on this account. I just got together what I could before this, so. That's the first Purgus I've gotten. Guys, I've done like thousands of summons. That's funny. CZN takes a while. That's what I'm worried about is a huge... Alright, I'm going to single summon for us. I've gotten almost all my ML5s from single summons. Still streaming daily. Just started another new account last year to push RTA for fun. How did that one go? CZN kind of snooze. I don't have the patience for PvE games. See, that's the thing is I play Raid, and Raid is super PvE game. And I like it. I like it a lot. I just fallen out of PvP games. That's part of why I liked Infield so much. All right, 4 left. Man, nobody is playing this game. We're all just here for you, Angelus. Probably. I know a lot of people are done with E7, but there's a lot of people that start E7 every day because it's the best honeymoon. The best honeymoon phase. No! Dang it, I was really hoping. I didn't know if there were any knights on the rotation or not. Dang it. Die, we only play E7 during anniversary? Yeah, during anniversary, it'll be fun again. But I appreciate you guys. Wait till Deity sees 9. Oh, dude, the game looks so degenerate, it's insane. That's the thing that I think might actually push me from wanting to really get into it. I'm a little worried about that. I've been doing that for past couple. I mean, that's the best time to play it. During anniversary, depending on what other games are out, there's a good chance I'll do some kind of challenge thing again this year. But otherwise, I don't know what to do for content, boys. Like, so you guys know I'm on the Raid contract, right? And I have to play Raid, which I want to play Raid. That's the big thing. That's the main game I want to play anymore. But with that, I'm supposed to try to get downloads by playing other games. That's the whole point of the deal. right? And I haven't been playing other games because there's nothing I want to play. Do I want to play Epic 7 every day? When's Annie? Not till summer. It's like around August, I think. But do I want to play RTA every day? Not really. And if I played RTA every day, I'm not going to be getting downloads for them. You guys have probably all mostly downloaded it to help me out. So there's like not a lot of value there, but it's like, how do I branch out when there's no other games? I don't know what else there is to play. Hello everyone, what's up Max Payne? Welcome out. So, and they're on my ass hard. I downloaded 20 times for you. Would you be willing to download a 21? We'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, I'm getting like berated to a point where it's making me not enjoy making content because they're wanting me to just like spam videos. But if I spam videos, my videos are going to do terrible. And then when the raid contract falls through, I won't get sponsors from anything else because my channel has... If I only focus on videos that were going to get views versus just upload a ton of videos, then if a spot, like say I want to go and there's a new gacha game coming out and I want to try to get sponsored by them. If I have videos that have like 800 views, and then the occasional one that gets like 5K or something, I'm not going to get sponsored. They're going to see the average is low. So if raid contract falls through, I don't have anything if I follow what they're trying to get me to do. So I'm in a really, really hard mental spot. It's like, what the hell do I do right now? And there's just no new games. I should have played Dragon Traveler. Bro, you just need to stream more? I know. The thing with streaming, what do I do on stream? I don't know. I play Raid. I play Raid all day. You don't want to watch me play Raid, I guarantee that. The only thing I can do is play a bunch of new games on stream. But, alright, I'm going to sort back by acquisition. Like, the main game I play now is Raid Shadow Legends. Have I tried Octopath Traveler? I have not. Play Gooner games? I mean, we can. Oh yeah, there is a Theory Restart new server. Do you guys want me to go back and try it again? Make a new account? I mean, that's 19 potential speeds. Okay, so here's a potential juice or Ras piece, right? It's at the spot where it's not insanely fast, but it did triple roll into it, and if the fourth roll goes in, no matter what, it's going to be usable. Even if it goes 12 to 16 speed sword is fine, because it could one roll. But if it fails, this is a piece that you chuck into the Raz and you get a ton of points for. So these are the super value pieces that either they work out good or they work out good to trade for Raz. Genshin, ZZZ. I mean, I'm down to... Oh, there we go, 19. So that one won. So that's one less point for Raz. It's actually kind of banger too, because I trade the crit chance for effectiveness. Or even effect res. Is Etheria a Gooner game? No. Arknights, I've been playing Arknights. I am going to make a video over Arknights just because I'm going to try this whole spamming content thing. I uploaded 2 videos earlier today and I have more. One of the videos I recorded like a week ago. I just knew it was going to flop. The summon video for the custom banner. I knew that it's not going to get views. Like, when I know a video's not going to do well and there's no video I can make that's going to do well, what do I do? Just get yelled at. I just get yelled at every damn day. And it's stressing me the fuck out. Why do you sound like far away? Because my mic was far away. I bet. I moved it closer. That was why I pushed it back earlier. Sword of Convolaria, I have not tried that. I mean, I'm down. Gotta take a step backward to move forward. Well, yeah. I mean, God, where I am now compared to where I was a year ago. Trust me, I haven't just taken a step backwards. I've fallen down a staircase backwards. Gilberto soon? Yeah, Gilberto in 2 days for infield. And we got a selector on infield too, so that was kind of nice, I guess. Now that we got that selector, I kind of regret spending money now though. Because I was spending money to finish out the custom banner, or the regular banner to get the selector. And now we just get it. We just got the selector anyway, and I was only missing Pog. So now, I didn't really get much value out of that, unfortunately. The selector's awesome. If I wouldn't have spent the money that I did, then I'd be super happy about it. But I'm just like, what? That's kind of shitty. Follow Vixen to the Wua hell. I mean, I played Wua when it first came out, but only for like a week or so. I'd be down to play it again. The hardest thing is just being on a consistent schedule. I don't know how to do it. I've never done it. That's okay. This is gonna sound probably kind of bad. The reason I got into content creation was so that I had freedom. And like I could have stayed at my job. I actually took a pay cut to start streaming full time essentially. Well, kind of. COVID happened, lost my job, but I could have went and got another job and made more, but I took a pay cut to start doing content creation full time because the idea of having the freedom to, I want to go golf during the day, I go golf. But now that it's starting to feel like an actual job again, because I have to do specific things and I'm not enjoying it, I am in a spot where a lot of days I'd rather be back at work, which is insane. The money difference isn't that astronomical. The only thing is I can't go golf every day. Was it a limited selector? No, the infield selector was a the base character selector. If it was a limited selector, I would have been hyped. But no, it was not. I don't think I need to extract anymore. I think I'm just gonna sell it because I need all the charms possible. That's a shit. That's what I'm going through. So you guys are wondering why I haven't been streaming. It's because every single day I feel so overwhelmed because I'm supposed to push YouTube content. I don't have an editor. I'm not an editor. I recorded that summon video 4 days ago, but I knew I needed to go cut it down. And I hate editing programs. I would rather sit in front of a spreadsheet all day doing someone's taxes than go through and edit a video of myself. I think that's where the problem is. I don't mind doing like stuff for other people, but whenever I have to go watch myself, it's just weird. I've been doing content creation for 15 years, which before was Call of Duty. It doesn't really count. Might need to hire an editor. The problem is I don't make enough to hire an editor. Like, okay, so you guys know for my Epic 7 channel, if I were to upload every day and crank out content of like Epic 7, whatever other game, I'd make maybe $1,000 off YouTube. Maybe. I can't afford an editor with that. It's not possible. Dang, okay, that's a failed one. So that's why I've never hired an editor is, for one, no matter what, I'm losing money with the editor because I won't make enough to pay them. And then how do I survive past that? Any money that I was making is gone. Like, the only way to survive from this is sponsorships. Like, you can edit for me? Okay, I don't want to have someone edit for me for free. I will not. I would refuse. Said you need to pay with money? What do I pay them with? Exposure? What am I going to pay them with? Snacks? Seasoning a story, though, kind of sucks balls. I don't read stories in games, though, so I don't think that's going to bother me too much. Tier lists always do well. Would you guys want to make a tier list? The problem is, I mean, I'm pretty up to date on the game. That's one thing I fall so hard on myself on, too. I know the game, okay? If you give me whatever characters and have me do a tier list, even without playing the current meta, I know which characters are going to be pretty good. There's going to be a couple, whatever, newer characters. I won't know how well they're performing. But because I'm not 100% confident in it, in comparison to before, if I made a tier list before, I had dealt with everything. I've had a new player experience view of it and an old player experience view. If I did a tier list today, it would not be to the same quality as my old tier list would be. So I just haven't done them. I just don't do them now. Could try some E7 DLE. That's fine. Learning it anyway. I can't be bothered recording my own stuff. Maybe pay them a cut from the videos, but then they don't get paid anything. You guys have no idea how bad Epic 7 CPM on YouTube is. It's horrendous. It's you make nothing. So I had the month last year. I had my biggest. We'll talk about my biggest YouTube month. My biggest YouTube month ever on Epic 7 was I had 900,000 views. I almost hit 1 million views last year. I think I made $4,200 off YouTube for that month. And that was the 2x anything else I'd ever done. And that was cranking so hard during an anniversary event when there was the most hype in the game ever. So now, is it worth doing? The only reason to try to do videos for Epic 7 is to try to get sponsors. If you're looking to make money. Otherwise, you just do it because you enjoy it. But that's where I'm at right now. There is not a world where doing YouTube is going to help me at all, except for sponsors. Maybe it's time to grind more E7 to unrust yourself. Do I really? I mean, I can. The problem is going in and re-gearing everything. I'm missing multiple of the new ML5 characters. So I'm missing Deanne, I'm missing Tenebria, I'm missing Aria, I'm missing like 5. So with missing all those characters, how annoyed am I gonna get playing? Is the question. I did go and I went and bought the exclusive equipment, so I have exclusive equipments now, which is big. Yulha, I do have, no, I don't have Yulha. I don't have anything on my main. I don't have any of the characters because I stopped spending money on it. You guys know I used to spend money all the time on Epic 7 to keep up, but it became I just lost money every single month I played Epic 7. I lost money if I was spending, so I stopped spending. It just did not make sense to do anymore. I miss after Hostler and still easy champ. Well, yeah, guys, if I played and couldn't get champ, I never watched my content again. I had everything for a long time, and I have the gear and everything to carry, but I don't think I wouldn't have fun. I don't think I'd have fun with missing. It's going to be basically I'm playing at a disadvantage is what it's going to feel like. Now, playing RT on a new account would be fun for me, but on my main account, I don't think I'd enjoy it. You can get to champ using free units? Well, yeah. But I'd rather do that on a new account. I think that would be a lot more fun. All right, there's another Ras piece. Reach Warlord, only RGB units. I mean, we could, maybe some kind of challenge could be fun. Do you have a Katie's and Rom? Yeah, I have all the RGB characters except for Aki, who just came out. I didn't bother summoning on him. But I have all RGBs still. I keep up the game pretty well. It's just I've pitied every single Moonlight character or every single Mystic character for a long time. So I gave up. I'm not spending $400 every single time. ISD 972nd new player account. I mean, that's the only fun thing I enjoy in the game right now. Epic 7 has the best new player experience of any gacha game. Hey, what's up, Snox? How's it going? Also, I tell you, reach imp. You did not. When was that? Recently? The first time you reach all those is fantastic. The problem is whenever you used to be Legend each season, then after that you were Emperor or whatever. And I never finished Legend, by the way, but the whole time I was playing, I was like at the top of Legend. I just never grinded the last week of RTA because it was miserable. I don't know if I would have ever finished. I may never have been able to finish Legend, but whenever back in the day, I was always up there, and then it fell a little bit further, and it just kept falling and falling. And I just wasn't enjoying it as much. Then I got all the characters and it raised again, but I wasn't having fun. You should try speed running. I already did. We've done a speed run on Epic 7, and that was last anniversary. We did a challenge where I streamed. It was like 14 or 16 hours a day for 4 days, and I reached Masters RTA on a brand new account in 4 days. And it was kind of fun. I mean, actually, I think that was one of the more fun Epic 7 experiences I've had. Was pushing. I need to craft helmets, not swords. We already got a decent sword. Do I need to extract more? I'll do like 2 more batches of extractions, and we should be good. But yeah, you were there. That's one of the best things I've ever done content creation wise was the challenge. Challenges are fun. And was it a subathon? I can't. Oh, okay, yes, it was a subathon. So it wasn't just getting to Masters RT. I did it in 4 days and 12 hours. But what it was a subathon to where you can delete my characters too. So it was like a fun event. If you like X amount of gifted subs or whatever, you could delete a character. So like my Bloodblade Corinne got deleted. I think my Brieg, 2 of my Wyvern front tanks got deleted to where I couldn't farm Wyvern. I had to go and get Bask, I think, from the whatever free thing. And that was one of the greatest things. I just wish I could come up with some kind of fun idea with that, because it doesn't need to be a subathon anymore. It could just be some kind of general thing. People wanted to delete your Muna, I remember. Oh, they did delete my Muna. Yeah, that's... Actually, I think that was the stepping point where I stopped playing my main account. Like, I stopped playing RT on the main is when you guys deleted my ML Luna. Because that was the punishment. So if I didn't do it in the timer on the screen, I had to delete a character on my account. And then we didn't do it in the timer on the screen. I had to delete the character, and like 3 games later, we got it. But we voted for who to delete off my main account. We deleted Moonlight Luna. And after I deleted Moonlight Luna, dude, it was playing RTA without Moonlight Luna, and I think I didn't get Harsetti. Just those 2, missing both of them, just completely ruined it. Because every single time a new busted character came out, I was like, I still have to pre-ban these 2. Because if I don't pre-ban them, I'm fighting literally the exact same match every single game. 3rd pick ban protection killed RTA for me. That is the killed RT on my main for me, is the better way to put it. Third pick ban protection, I think, is the dumbest thing in any possible game because it just lowers the amount of variables that can go into a match. It makes it to where instead of being able to have 10,000 different matches, you're now able to have 3,000 different matches at best. The numbers are way different than that, but it's just an example. We could just do that again. Maybe we'll do it again, but I'd like to have some kind of in-game event going on if I'm going to do a challenge run. But Finex, what you been up to? What games do you play anymore? Yeah, Dash Pass would have been nice to have for that. Yeah, that's one I did. I did it during the first ever Dash Pass. And it was fun. I really enjoyed it. That was probably, again, that's my most fun time streaming. It's fine. Luna wasn't that great nowadays compared to last time. Okay, so imagine trying to do that challenge right now. The problem is there's no challenge. That's what killed it, because I was going to do it. I remember now. When they added the loner characters, the loner characters killed it, because with just the loner characters, I can climb to champion RTA. If I played enough games and just use loners, you can just get to champ with those. So there's no real challenge there. Like, what would be the... Don't use the loners? That's what I did. I played an account recently. The Freyrin account was one of the last PvP streams I did a couple weeks ago. And I just didn't use the loner characters. And we did okay. I think we went 7-4. But yeah, if using the loner characters are great. But for challenge content... okay, so here's a better way to put it. I like when I play a game to be able to utilize every aspect of the game to the full potential. So it's like min-maxing. And whenever you're completely foregoing an entire thing within the game, it just kind of feels bad. So it doesn't have the same excitement to me as doing the other one would. I'd admit the one thing I really love about E7 is every character can be used wherever. Yeah. Some guy on here is doing only 3 stars to imp. That is take advantage of speed leads. That is your strategy. You have to. 3-star to imp, the only way to do it is going first, is it not? I feel like it's just spam infinite matches. If you don't go first, you're probably going to lose. Because 3 stars are not going to have the base defense. You cannot make a full 3-star bulky enough team to survive through a cleave, especially a modern day cleave. Like, what do you have to try? Eaton? Protect your site Eaton? I don't know another strategy to take for that. For 3 stars. So I got literally nothing nice. It's fine. Wait, you're saying it's fine Luna wasn't that great? Luna was picked. If I didn't ban Luna, she was picked against me every single match. I still think third pick ban protection was the downfall of Epic 7 RTA. Too bad your Luna exploded. I have Luna again. I got a new Luna on my main, but doesn't really help. Game has become a game for low IQ. Okay, Jesus Christ. Sitting in their mom's basement, locking in lots and Ras combo and still winning their way through RTA to Masters. Bit excessive. They're just people playing a video game. I don't know if they enjoy it. The bad thing is people... That's one thing I used to struggle with too. People weren't playing the game in a way that I thought was fun. I thought it was... I thought that person... I'd name call. I'd get super mad about it. But I'm going to roll that actually. Looking at it now... If a game is designed in a certain way, people are going to play the game the way, because I enjoy winning under my own circumstances. Like, that's why I used to try to do meme characters and everything all the time. That's what was fun for me in the game. And I used to get mad that other people didn't enjoy that aspect of it. In streaming, I'd get mad. I'd be like, oh, of course you're using the top meta, this, and this. But stepping away from it and looking at it objectively, obviously that's what you should do. A lot of people enjoy winning. That is their enjoyment. So they're going to do the most meta thing possible in order to achieve that, because that's where they're getting their dopamine hit, is winning a match. if I want a match using the full meta, whatever, I'm not gonna feel anything. It's like I follow the flowchart. Like there's zero excitement there. But everybody's brain works different. And once I realized that, I realized there's no point for me to continue trying to do what I was doing. Because the game became very flowchart. With the introduction of third pick ban protection, I feel like that made this game way too static to have much complexity anymore. So you recommend like 5th pick slot ban protection? I don't think there should be ban protection at all. Okay, so in a game like this, you are going to have ranks, a ranked PvP gacha. The way a game like this should work is the higher you are, the less you have. So, example is first pick or third pick ban protection should be gone when you reach champion. And then you should move down to 1 pre-ban only when you reach Emperor. I guess it's Warlord now too or whatever. But Legend, when you're a Legend player fighting another Legend or whatever the highest Warlord or Emperor is, I don't even know right now. But whichever is the higher of those two, you should have no bans. It should be a full roster of the game. It makes it a much more competitive experience when everyone can use everything. The problem comes down to first pick, second pick. That's the only reason it wouldn't really work, is because first pick or second pick will have too much power over the other one. But that would be the most skill thing you can do for this game. It's just, I don't know how you deal with first pick. Like, what's the first pick for second pick win percentages right now with the current meta? Isn't Ethereal have yeah, Ethereal Restart has third pick ban protection too, and that was absolutely awful. With it had, I think, 2 pre-bans plus that right away. And the games where you literally played the same match like every time. I mean, the reason I fell out of playing Ethereal was the community. I could not stand it. But Ethereal was so close to being the exact game I wanted. And they couldn't do it. They could not get any kind of solid. I'm curious what all has changed now with the game. I'm definitely wanting to go check it out and play it for a day or two, but it's switched between character releases, sometimes first pick oppressive, sometimes second, yeah. And that's how it should be. If first pick and second pick should alternate like that. But they would have to like have it to where no matter what, okay, the only way to make what I want, or what I think is the most fair thing, is going to be every single match you are going to be, your first match you're going to have guaranteed first pick, your second match you're going to have guaranteed second pick, and they have to sort the queues based off of who got what pick in the last match. So if in RTA sometimes you used to run into the same player 2 games in a row or 3 games in a row. With this, that would never be possible. It's whoever got, or when you queue, you know you're going to be first pick or second pick when you hit the queue button, and you're going to be fighting against somebody that is going to be set as second pick, and then after that match it rotates and keeps flipping. That'd be the only way to make I mean, that would make it balanced though. Everybody has the same amount of first pick and second pick matches, and then there are no bans. That is the perfect RTA. Especially for high level, because then at high level you have to watch everybody try to outdo each other with every character available and no third pick ban protection. Like, that sounds awesome. I would love to see KJ with no like safety net things that you can do. The queue time would be longer too, though, would it? I mean, you would have the same amount of players, so it shouldn't be any longer. You'd have the same amount of people playing. It's just half of them would be set as first pick and half of them be set at second pick. I mean, it would affect the queue times like an obvious certain amount depending on. But if you play 3 games that day, anyone who's played a couple matches that day is going to be in the same spot. I don't know. I've been trying to think of solutions, but even if I were to come up with some kind of banger thing for it, what's my opinion matter? It doesn't. It has 0 effect on. Ooh, a 5-star? Nice. Has 0 effect on the game. So I'm just wasting my brain power trying to come up with something fun. D problem is the reason no one's playing. The queue time, no one playing RTA because the queue times are too long? I mean, the game's in not the best spot right now. Is it just high RTAQ times, or is it even low RTAQ times? Because I could see low RTA if you're playing from anywhere in bronze to champ. You're probably fine. Champ's probably where it starts dropping off. Lower ranking is worse, really? When I played the other day, it was fine. I was getting into matches like instantly on my placement matches. All right, does this go banger? They still haven't removed 15% PvP. They're never going to remove 15% PvP, and I actually think 15% in PvP is a good thing. I think that is a very in an RNG game, having an RNG mechanic that keeps someone from being able to come up with a strategy that is guaranteed to lock everything down and win. I think 15% in PvP is good. PvE, 15% is the dumbest shit ever. And the thing with this, so Raid Shadow Legends has a 3% chance that even if you have low accuracy, you can still land your debuff. So it has it in its PvE, but the PvE over there, with 3%, that's fine. I don't mind that as much, but 15, that happens way too much. But I do. Lower is definitely worse. Is it really? It seems like there's so many people in low. I think they removed 15% for PvE. Epic 7? Did Epic 7 remove 50% from PvE? Did I miss something? Did you watch some CZN videos? Oh, I'm going in blind. I have not watched any CZN videos. No, they didn't. I didn't think so. I have not seen anything on it. No! All right, I have to try 15. Aw, man. 14 speed. Do I even want to deal with those? Please play on stream. What, CZN? I'm not gonna, any new game I'm playing, we're gonna be playing on stream, guys. Hey, what's up, Amelia? Hey, I kind of want to try 7 by 8K. Just wait for anniversary to start now. Should I go for it or just start later? It just depends on how much time you have, because when anniversary comes, you might not have the time to play it. Epic 7, no matter what, when you start, you're gonna have a great time. Anniversary, the anniversary doesn't even really change a whole lot. With the new Dash Pass, or with the new, like, what is Dash Pass really doing for you that is that much better than Path of Air? Like, you just get more characters that you can't build. So, like, if you start an account now and continue to play through Dash Pass, you'd get all the stuff now, plus all the logins, plus Dash Pass. You'd have a lot more ML5s and stuff in your account. So, I don't know. I don't think with the introduction of Path of Air, it makes really much sense to try to wait for the Dash Pass. The Dash Pass is more fun because you do get some like extra gear and stuff. But if you're bored right now and wanna get into it, it's not a bad time to get into it. What was I doing crafting? But yeah, I still have not watched. A lot has changed in the theater, but it still feels like you're playing against the same team over and over again. Is Headhunt still active? Yeah, I think it's still active. Well, it depends on when you start it. What's the cutoff date for starting your Headhunt? Does anyone have that day off the top of their head? Do I save this 14 speed chest? I mean, it's not terrible actually. I gotta save it. I'd like to feed it to the Raz missions, but what we haven't really gotten anything for Raz missions in a while. What do we have? That's it. 100 points. Oh god, we're almost a fifth of the way. All it takes is a couple failed. Like, if this would have failed at 15 and not been 19 speed, that would have been a ton of points, but we're kind of getting lucky on our craft so far. 18 days left. Is it 8? No, okay, so whatever yours is, it's going to be different from everybody else's. So if you look into here, my Moonlight Exchange, I have 33 days left on this account. My other accounts have a different amount of time left. So dude, there's no way. So supposedly I used to get 1,500 downloads for Raid in a month. What? That's crazy. I don't see how that's possible. Not gonna lie, I wish we had 3 pre-bans because most meta units are straight up abusive and really annoying to go against. They are. I mean, for early RTA, that's definitely worth it. But yeah, so it's gonna be different. So March Headhunt, you can start all the way till March 11th. Smilegate scanned me with Path of Air rewards. That's still a new player, but they took it away from me. Really? Wait, they removed it? You were doing them, then removed it? How much of a difference does Dash Pass make? The Dash Pass is just giving you more gear. It gives you some more charms and more gear. It allows you to build some more characters faster, but overall, it's not really going to change your account, I don't think. It's going to make it slightly better, but it's nothing like before. The Path of Air missions completely changed the game to where a Dash Pass, like last year's Dash Pass, wasn't it wasn't as exciting, is the best way to put it. The first Dash Pass was absolutely insane. I don't know why I'm still extracting. I need to sell. I'm getting like nothing I want to level up. This is kind of brutal. Helmets are the hardest, I guess, so maybe I shouldn't be doing as many helmets. At least for left side, helmets are the hardest. So if it's actually March 11th, that's huge. You can start an account for up to another month, and then you get I think it's 60 days? I think it's 60 days from when you start your account. I have 22 epic crafts. I guess I should probably just use my epic crafts on helmets. Your second floor 92 in Abyss, any guides to 100? Yeah, I put, so in one of the more recent episodes of the guide, Sue has a really good guide series. He has every floor that you can go through. That's why I didn't do an Abyss guide. This is like, I sat down and I start doing Abyss, and I'm like, why would I do this when Sue's guides, I'm literally just remaking the video that he has already made. And Abyss is something that takes an ungodly amount of time to go through, and as someone who's supposed to be getting into multiple games, it does not make sense for me to do Abyss if there's another resource. So if you check, I think it's part 6 of the guide, there's a playlist. I have Sue's playlist linked in there, and everything you need all the way up to floor 120 of free-to-play teams that you should have all the characters for are in there. Are you stuck on floor 92 or 93? Is it the Tywin floor? The Tywin floor is where almost everybody gets stuck for the first time. It's like the first time you really have to go out and do a team composition. Then it gets easy for a couple stages and rotates back and forth. I can't believe they haven't released any, like, think about Epic 7 PV. What have we gotten? Trial of Constellations? In a year? Over like the other gear sets, that's a content that you just throw anything in, you're able to farm. And it's like, we haven't got anything challenging PvE wise in so long. Okay, so here's a potential banger Ras. Okay, I will feed that. I mean, it's 15 speeds. The problem of 15 speed on a new account isn't that bad. It's a starter. It is the poison floor, yeah. That's the first one that you have to actually go through mechanics. Is this a new account? It's the guide account. I'm doing the 2026 guide series. Give me one sec. All right. I think Deity has a day on his calendar every year. Oh my god, Tristan Wolf DM'd me, brothers. Nice. I talked to Tristan the other day before his surgery. That's cool. I gotta message him back after stream. I streamed. I got so many DMs on Discord. Sorry. All right, back to it. Guys, do I save this? I think Deity has a day on his calendar every year where it says every 7 new player series. I just try to make one when anytime there's like a big update to the game. So any big update, I try to come in and do that. Do you have any date estimated about when the next collab? Oh, no idea. We went like a year before without getting a collab. We might not. We just had Frey Room. We might not get one till the end of the year or even longer. This is giving you shit. Oh, you're good. You're good. I mean, guys, think about Epic 7. Okay, think about my job, okay, as a content creator. I went full-time as a content creator. I'm gonna, full honesty and full transparency. If I were to make in-game content for Epic 7, I'm cycling through the same players. I mean, it's all the same top art. If I were to stream RTA every day, I'm streaming to the same grouping of people with maybe 0.5% new players each day will pop in for a second, but it's all gonna be new people. My entire job revolves around me getting downloads on Raid. I have to get downloads on Raid. So what I try to do is, I love Epic 7, it's my favorite game of all time. I would like for people to get into the game and try to help them make the smoother transition to where they get to enjoy it and they can have a more fun time with the game. Then from there, I try to advertise Raid so that if they got enough value, the idea is if they got enough value and I help them out enough to where they're willing to give me 5 minutes of their time, they download Raid, then I have I'm targeting new people every day that potentially might help me out. And if I go back to doing my old thing of playing RT every day, I lose that. I mean, if I'm not making new player guides. So the new player guide's the thing it's been the best strategy possible for surviving. And it's getting harder though, because E7 is not in the best spot. But yeah, in terms of date estimate, I have no idea when we'd have another collab. I don't know if it would be a rerun. Epic 7, before they told us in the creator chat that they're going to be doing a collab soon, and then we didn't get it fell through and we didn't get a collab until 14 months after they told us that a collab was coming in the creator chat. It was an absolute astronomical amount of time in between. So, no, there's no way for me to know. Why did you send a Discord channel, Phoenix? What is that? You meant to send a picture. Hopefully they bring back 3. If they'll bring it back as a different artifact. But that's okay, I'm gonna say it now. Any of you guys that have 2 free seconds, I got yelled at this morning about raid downloads that I'm not getting enough. That's all you have to do is download the game from my link. That's it. Once you download, you've already helped me. Plus I have a whole raid channel if you actually are bored enough and want to give the game a try, you're not playing too many other games. Anybody, even if you've downloaded it before, I have this link. It's actually an official link with my name in it, which is pretty cool. Anybody has 5 seconds to download it, whether it's on your phone, PC, both. I mean, both helps out a lot too. That's all I have. Let me download real quick. Thank you. That's a download 15 times for you. I need it right now. Oh, but that's been one of the big things that I just don't know where to go next. I have to have a new game come out that I get really into. But what new games are coming? We have what, King's Raid? I downloaded for you off your links a year and a half ago. Can you download again? If you download again, it helps me. The biggest thing is if you have a device that's never downloaded Raid before and you download a device, that's the thing that helps the most right now. So if you got a new phone and haven't downloaded Raid on it before, downloading it through that link on the new device is massive for me. Got super in Raid thanks to your link, Too Hot. Twanrik, my link is banger. I have the best promo link character right now in the game is Twanrik. I have her on my link. And then, Narma. Narma is the best download link character for creators. Then Twanrik is insane. Plus there's a new code out that I'm probably going to do a new series over for Raid. But either way, it's my favorite game just because I don't have to play PvP. I just play PvE, and PvE every day I'm progressing towards something. That's not the case. In Epic 7, that's the case on new account. Not still all the same device. It still helps. Any download helps, but the new device, if you have a device that hasn't downloaded RAID ever and you download on it, that's the big thing for me right now. Do I want to upgrade this helmet? That's a min roll defense, but max roll on the others. If it max roll all the way, it'd still be decent. I want to try it. A non-speed chase piece? Crazy. Thanks for the raid guide. No problem. Rafty, did you actually utilize it? Alright, I'm not. Alright, I'm going to start taking a couple pieces of +9 just so I have some res fodder here. And I need to stop doing helmets. I keep saying I need to stop doing them. But any of you guys that download it, seriously, thank you. I mean, the thing with the game right now is it's not a super hype time. Dang it. That's 16 speed. Oh, I don't really want to get rid of it. I have a 15 and a 16 speed piece that I could get rid of, but I kind of need starter middle speed tier gear. I don't know why I went twice on that. But I never thought I'd spend money on raid, but then I saw Predator. I had to sprue. Predator's sick. That month, the turtles were the coolest thing that come to raid. Dang it! I mean, that's still not bad. 16 speed for speed set. What's the highest speed so far? 19. I haven't hit a 20 yet. I had a 19 sword earlier. But this one's gonna go nuclear. 22 speed set, easy. Yeah, easiest 22 of my life. Not even close. Man. It was looking good. I want to get rid of that one because like this one's technically already better. Do I have to play the game? I mean, you have to at least open the game. At least opening the game. I mean, it's fun. The problem is it just has bad, what's it called around it. And guys, I always talk about raid. That's one of the problems. I'm sure every streamer, everyone's like, what, dude, you talk about raid nonstop. And I'm sorry I do, but when it's the main game you play and it's your livelihood, essentially, that is, tends to happen. Okay, but King's Raid, other games that are coming out. The King's Raid just had a closed beta. I'm curious how that went. And the problem with King's Raid that I saw was a super greedy, basically a Netmarble type company has ownership of it. Yeah, they have Assassin's Creed collab right now. Noobs and Raid, if you download, you can get Assassin's Creed character for free. Assassin's Creed collab's pretty cool. The Ninja Turtle. The thing is, I've never played Assassin's Creed, so it's hard for me to hype that up. I'm very bad about being non-genuine about stuff. Any of you that have followed me for a long time, I think you know that. If there's something I don't like, I can't fake that I like it. I just do not have it in me. I know it's probably hard for you to believe, like seeing me play like Apocalypse and stuff, but I fucking love that game. I haven't had a sponsor on it in a long time, but I love that game. The degenerate nonsense. Download for some time for you on the family computer. Thanks, noobs. But yeah, they have Assassin's Creed collab right now. They've had back-to-back sick collabs. Ninja Turtles into Alien and Predator, which was actually super badass, and then Assassin's Creed. So if you're asking ever about what collab, when a collab's coming, Epic 7, that's what makes me so mad with Epic 7. They had everything they needed for a successful formula, but then you go over to Raid and they have a collab non-stop. There's new content, new collabs, everything non-stop in that game. Like, why couldn't Epic 7 do that? They have everything they need for it. They can make harder PvE. But Naira done, thank you. But yeah, they have everything they could possibly need to have that system set up for themselves. But they just don't do it. Might have to test the game now, noobs. Do it with my link. I have the best, or I have one of the best links. The other links right now, people are moving away from Narma, and I do not suggest trying with the other characters. Narma's the best. The other people trying with the new links. Or new creators with the new links, the new things they added. It's not as good. They're just hyping it up to get more downloads. A JJK collab would be cool. Yes, any hype anime would be sick. That's whenever Freyrin was super hype last year, I was pushing so hard for a Freyrin collab. I said it in like multiple Tristan Wolf podcasts. Like, what's the next collab gonna be? I was like, I would hope Freyrin, and it ended up being Freyrin. I was super pumped because I was right. But this year, JJK collab would be sick. The new JJJ season's going on, but I don't see them having a collab. Why did I upgrade that twice? I don't see, for how few collabs we've been getting, Epic 7 just doesn't do them. And I don't understand why. The collabs in Epic 7 are super fun. The last collab we had toward the beginning of a year was Overlord. And the Overlord collab was sick too. All right, there's a Ras piece. I'm still trying to figure out what Smilegate, I don't know what they do with their time. It's like Smilegate is me as a content creator, but as a company. So like you guys are probably like, what the fuck does he even do? He doesn't stream, he doesn't do anything. That's how we all feel about Smilegate. They're literally, that's probably where I get it from. They don't do anything productive. They had everything like to have, they could have had one of the most successful games of all time. They were dominating Summoner's War for a while. Like hard. Trying to follow your guide for Raid Infinite Cycle noobs. And we've been hanging out in the chat too. That's one thing with Raid is we've been going in and doing, I've been doing Discord calls in there almost every night and just going over different stuff. I've been trying to set my own account up, but to literally come and do something, I know, like, why? Oh, and this is one big thing. Okay, so any of you guys that are into golf, there's the Open right now. I think it's the Waste Management Open. But either way, there's a big golf tournament in Arizona, I think it is. It's in Arizona. And all of my friends went to it, and I stayed home this time around because of like getting constant messages about the raid thing. I'm not doing well enough on it, and I stayed home. So I'm kind of sacrificing a lot of the sacrificing things that I'm going to regret later. Like, why didn't I go do that? The weather there right now is beautiful. I would have had one of the most fun weekends of all time. It would have been 4 or 5 days off, but I just can't. I know if I do it and don't do anything for 4 or 5 days, I'm gonna end up losing like everything that I don't want to lose right now. I'll end up going back to doing the other sponsors if that happens. But I really, dude, I'm so jealous because they're already posting like pictures and stuff from there. I was like, I should be there right now. Why am I at home? I've never been to a golf tournament too, and going to that one, that's like a big tournament. I would have got to see all the big name players play. Would have been awesome. But instead, I'm here crafting gear on Epic 7. Sick. I need to build Deacon. Yeah, Deacon's super good. Serious question, is it worth removing Iseria? I've been like you for a month. Serious, is it worth removing Iseria? You mean summoning for Iseria? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't summon for Iseria. Not yet, at least. Wait until someone comes up with something broken with her. But then it's not you're too happy with the raid thing. I'm just mad that I don't see me being able to achieve what they want. And so I'm just like, I just don't see a world where I'm able to do it unless a new game comes out. It's like last year with Iseria, I dominated. Like Iseria, everything was going good. But if I stream Epic 7 every day, I'm never going to achieve what they're doing, and there's no other game I can switch to currently. So I'm not happy with it. That's the biggest thing stressing me out right now. I love playing Raid. I'm to a point where I'd play Raid off the contract, but I just don't know if I continue with content creation if that's the case. I don't know if I want to take that risk and go back to life before. Like, I did fine before the Raid contract. I was doing great. But having to infield, there's no content to make. That's the problem. Every creator got into the beta and had a dev account. I found out a lot of creators had dev accounts to go and do tests or build videos for characters. So it's like, I can't compete with that. What's the point? That one, it's just like, I used to make Monster Hunter videos, and then people started getting invited to the Monster Hunter releases. Okay, that's a lot of sword stuff, right? They started getting invited to the pre-game releases. Not gonna lie, this Raid graphics looks so bad in Freddy 7. It's just a different art style. That's the... It's targeting an older demographic, and they're widely successful in doing so. But for most of us, if we're used to these gacha games, I mean, graphically, they're insanely good. But with Raid, yeah, the graphics are not going to be the bright color E7, any modern gacha game type of thing. And that throws a lot of people to not want to play it, especially coming from games like this. But mechanically, it's a much better game than almost everything else. Could try Limbus. I think I looked up Limbus yesterday. Isn't it the like really dark looking game? But yeah, noobs, I wouldn't pull it either. It's time to understand the raid terms, maybe. Yo, Sonic, noobs, if you need anything, Sonic's a go-to for that. He will hook you up, and you will learn infinite from one call with him. Raid is, yeah. I initially didn't like it, but you come to appreciate the fantasy medieval MMO. Yeah, okay, so I grew up playing Dungeons and Dragons and like Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons. I love all of that stuff, so like that kind of like old Magic is the thing. So old Magic is a lot darker than newer Magic, I'd say. But I grew up playing all of that stuff, so it's almost like nostalgic playing it for me, and I think that's why I ended up liking it so much. Because I'll tell you, I played Raid for 3 years and just downloaded an account, did a sponsor, and got rid of the game because I thought it was terrible. And then I actually finally played it. Ryu's news blocked you on Discord. That's comedy. I actually remember when you first started playing it. Yeah. So the only reason I did end up giving it an actual try was I had a 4-video sponsor on YouTube, and my plan was just do the 4-video sponsor and not play it anymore. And then I ended up playing it for a whole month and doing the 4-video sponsor, and then actually getting obsessed with the game. And I play it nonstop now. It's just it's not an easy game to get into. It's actually probably harder than E7 is. Probably, yeah. It almost definitely is harder than E7 to like figure out the basics of the game. Not many. Infield was hard. Infield was unbelievably hard too, which was funny. All right, I'm not getting to take any gear to +9. Do I break my account if I pick L high? No. I mean, your first starter champion isn't gonna make or break your account, especially with the new promo links and characters you can get. You will be completely fine. It was pretty funny. You were so hesitant on streaming it because you had the whole "this game has an ad everywhere" type deal, and a month later you announced you're still playing it. Yep. I was super nervous about doing it. No! Man, and I'm super low rolled for the other two. This was almost... Alright, I'm gonna feed that. That's a Ras piece. It's not good enough for what I'm looking for. Did you take a red to +9, then you sold it, I'm pretty sure? Did I? I probably did. That's a problem with streaming and yapping, is there's a pretty decent chance I did that. That 15 though, those 2 low rolls at the end, that's a lot of Ras points, so I made up for it if I did it. Any news what new character is coming on Mystic Banner? I mean, wait, any news what next character is coming to Mystic Banner? No, I mean, we just got Iseria today, so we won't know the next Mystic Banner. It's going to be a multi-rerun of 3 other characters, or 4. How many? Yeah, I think they do 4. There will be 4 rerun characters in 3 weeks from now, but there's not going to be anything for 3 weeks. We'll know the week before, probably. That's it. Did I miss summons? Yeah, it wasn't a lot of summons, and I didn't get her. I didn't get anything. I got 1 Sharoon. I lost a 50-50. That's it. Nothing crazy. Which, this is the guide account, though. I will do some pulls for on my main. But probably not this stream. All right, there's a +12 I can get rid of. That's good. Limbus is your favorite gacha game? What is Limbus turn-based? Or like, I watched a trailer for it, and I gathered 0 information. I don't even remember the trailer, actually. I just remember it was really dark. What rerun characters come in the Mystic Banner? So you have new character release, and then 3 weeks later you have a rerun of 4 old characters. You can choose which one you want to summon on, and then a new character comes out 3 weeks later. So it's every 3 weeks is a new rotation, and every 6 weeks is a new character for Mystic summons. Oh. So I'm going to end up ending stream and then playing CZN on a separate stream. So I'll probably do this for a little bit, then we will go Or I'll go get food, and then I'll come back and we'll play. Dang. All right, that's +9 though. We'll take it. Get rid of it. Then we'll play Chaos Zero Nightmare for 9 is so fine, bro. I've seen the lobby screen. Obviously in Discord people show pictures, but it just seems so degenerate, man. Like, why? That's what Epic 7 for a long time was getting to a point to be almost too degenerate for me to play as like a main game. Like, I like degenerate games, trust me. I played Apocalypse for a long time. I think it's hilarious. But CZN and Discord is so dead. It's like 3 of us talking. Yeah, it's because I never played it, Ryu. I mean, whenever I never play the game, the Discord's probably can be super active for it. Bro, I thought you were a fellow degen. I mean, I am, but okay. So here, in my free time, I wouldn't mind playing those games. But for my content, the problem is I like having somewhat of a regular life too. And I don't want, if I show what I do for a living to like my parents or anybody else, I don't want it to be complete degenerate nonsense is the thing with that. Like, say I'm dating somebody and they're like really adamant about figuring out what I do. They want to see my stuff. And then I pull up absolute anime degenerate giant titties. Like, that's probably a make or break kind of thing. So I try to keep my content away from too much of it. Just show them Hugo. I guarantee we'll get Hugo again whenever because I'm restarting CZN. I just did that one reroll that day. But I guarantee we'll get Hugo again. Wait till D gets a dig CZN and quits raid. That will not happen, most likely. The problem with CZN is the time commitment and isn't the auto battle not that great in it? If I have to manual everything, I'm not going to be a huge fan of it. I might have a little bit of fun with it for a while, but when I want to step away, like say there's a couple of days that I am doing other stuff, I can't. I'm not going to be able to sit there and keep up with the game. You got Narja M1? Is that CZN? Why would you want to auto? Because that's what I like. I like auto battler games. I like building up a team and then trying to auto battle it. And if I did everything properly, it succeeds. I don't know. That's just how my brain works and when the dopamine hits. Like manualing Abyss is one of the worst things I've ever done of any video game. I hated it that much. But I do not, like with Raid, I don't manual on Raid. Sonic was trying to walk me through Hydra, and when he was trying to get me to manual Hydra, I was like, I do not want to manual Hydra. I will never do this again. If the team is not an auto team, I will never sit down on manual Hydra. I cannot get myself to spend an hour on one thing when I'm supposed to be doing content on 17 different games. I learned a shit ton though. That was the thing. When you do manual a game, you learn a lot. I get auto farming, but autoing the game is too boring. So like I like playing, like I loved Infield. I like Weathering Waves. I love doing battles in those games, but turn-based games that aren't, I guess it's a card game, so maybe it'll feel different. But if I had to sit and choose skills, I'm not going to enjoy it. I don't know, I say that, but I kind of enjoyed Honkai Star Rail. I did have to manual some fights in that, and then once I got strong enough to auto it, it was a good feeling. Bro, why 102 floors is too cringe, man? There's a couple of floors like that are awful. And it's part of why I don't do Abyss every time I do a new player guide. I just give you guys the already finished version. Okay, let's get rid of... I gotta decide on the Genesis Ras what I'm getting rid of in terms of speed. We have all of these. And that is not that great. That's pretty decent. That's 16. And then this. I think I want to keep both these helmets though. I don't know. Like this one definitely keep. This one's 16. It's that though. I'm gonna keep it because I'll change the crit chance to effectiveness or something. I don't see me putting on a damage dealer early game. Bro, no, I don't know. 102 is one of the most annoying floors. 373 points. This is an adventure. This is last time I did this, it did not take this long. I had so many failed pieces that it was not bad. But this is pretty brutal. Okay. I'm gonna do epic crafts of... I had 2 helmets that are pretty good. The easiest pieces to get, I'll do a big batch of chest. Like, why do you have to upgrade a piece of gear to feed it to the Ras mission? That's something I really think they should go back and get rid of, because that is the perfect in-game mechanic to clean up your inventory. What do you do for necks and rings? We'll move on to necks and rings. I have so many charms for left side. I'm starting with left side, and I'll save a little bit of the resource here to do necks and rings. It's the same kind of crafting style. It's just if it's a flat stat with no speed, I get rid of it. If it's okay, this is a lot of chances. Nice. Bro, how do you have 19k gems you don't pull in banner? No, I did. As a new player, you should have 35,000 plus skystones. If you don't spend a single skystone, you should have like over 30,000. You get a ton of skystones. And there's still a ton I can earn. I haven't even got the arena skystones yet. If you are a new account, you start a new account and play for a month, you should have like 35,000 skystones. Unless you summon. Because I have summoned already on this. I think I spent like 10k skystones already on summoning. On either summoning or I bought a bunch of quick battles actually to get the guide done faster. I just didn't show myself buying the quick battles so that nobody else did it. I never went and bought the charms either from conversions. Might not like Limbison, can auto it, but some of the boss fight auto don't work too well. I don't know, maybe I won't mind it. If I'm playing on stream, I don't think I'll care about auto battle. It's when I play off stream. If I play off stream, and because I usually have like 3 games open at any given time off stream, and I can't auto battle the game, that means I probably can't keep up with it is the issue. Just pulled Soak Flame Limited character, now I'm broke. Where'd all your Skystones go? If you're a new player, where'd they all go? Like, there haven't even been any banners worth summoning on. Have there? I don't think there has. Since I started the guide, at least, there haven't been any banners worth summoning. The last worthwhile banner was maybe Hecate, or Hecate, whatever her name is. And then you would have even had some Skystones. You should get enough bookmarks to not have to spend any. Auto means no fun. So you guys don't like auto games? That's weird to me. I have 20,500 left and I did nearly 300 pulls on Limited Banner to get what I wanted. It's not too... Wait, you only did 300 pulls? That's lucky. I think I did... Oh wait, 300 pulls. Never mind, that's a lot. I was thinking 300. I did 240 in my news video. I do. I used to play Lost Sword too. Yeah, I enjoy killing the Drake for the time, and I do it totally manual. That's what Postman. I think they're talking more about not E7 for games, because on this game, yeah, you auto all of PvE, but you manual PvP. Well, yeah, you manual pretty much all PvP. So I guess that makes sense. But nobody's out there. I'm sure there's somebody out there manually Wyvern. Actually, I shouldn't say nobody. Somebody's sitting there doing every single click. Imagine that. That would be one of the craziest punishments is you have to sit in manual Wyvern 100 times. That would be hilarious. It makes me want to do some kind of challenge content again, and if I fail, like that's my punishment, is I have to sit in manual Wyvern like 100 times or anything. Manual Jenna manual Wyvern back in the day. I might have when the game first came out. But wait. Was there always auto battle in Epic 7? For some reason I'm feeling like there was a certain point where auto battle or yeah, auto fighting didn't exist. It did, right? There's always been auto. Yeah. Yeah, there's always been auto. Yes. What am I thinking of that there wasn't? Obviously, there used to not be repeat battles and stuff. Like the pets were a massive thing. I'm just going to +9 this one. But there was something else that the game did not have. They didn't have instant battle, the 2x speed. So those are the three main things. I don't know what I'm thinking of then. I was sitting, the runs had to be manually reset, yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. So with Wyvern, I wasn't manualing it, but at the end of each Wyvern run, I had to click go again. Okay, that's what I was trying to think of. Such a glutton for punishment? No, okay, so that is the secret to good content, is there has to be stakes. Like that, if there's no stakes, then it's not as exciting. So some kind of punishment for if it's a challenge, you have to have some kind of punishment besides you just failed. So it's either you succeed or you know you have to do X terrible thing. Okay, Gamb Addict, not arguing with you there. I do like to gamble. As you see, I play gacha games every day, all day. So yeah, there was no background battle back then either. Steak sounds good, dude. Don't talk about food. That's gonna be the bane of the stream, is I'm going to have to go get food at some point. I wasn't hungry when I started stream, but I am already starving. Okay, I have to keep this because it went super effect res. It's potential 37. Food is banned on the stream. Hey, nice. All right, there's some fodder. All right, so one thing I'm curious about with this too is if you don't finish out the level, does it give you points in equivalent to what you get back, or do you have to finish out the level? I'm gonna guess it's based off points that you put into it. I have not tested a couple things with the Ras missions. Okay. Just order food and do an all-nighter. I am gonna play CZN later for sure, but I think, okay, that I'm gonna go ahead and scrap too. All right, there's two really good Ras. It's the epic crafts. That's where it comes from. That's where all your Ras points comes from. The failed epic craft pieces. Now you're saving for Hecate or Argent or Ram, hopefully both of them. Hecate's isn't coming back for a year. You know that, right? Anytime there's a limited character, they don't have a rerun banner for an entire year generally. I don't think there's been like any exceptions to that, has there? So your chance to get Hecate is going to be next year at December or whatever. I hate ordering food. So like right now, French fries sound so freaking good, but if you order Uber Eats or whatever, DoorDash, and you order French fries, they always are soggy when they get to you. They're never good. So like if I go and get fast food, I have to go personally to get it because I eat the fries on the way home in the car. Oh, I don't know why I have this piece. I can, if I order food, it is usually like pasta or pizza or It's funny how Genesis Ras is still one of the best units in the game. That's a good thing. Air fryer, it's not as good. I have an air fryer. I cooked catfish yesterday. I air fried catfish. And the air fryer is not as good. You're getting fries and put them in the air fryer, it's just not the same. Because I like really skinny fries. So if you get really skinny fries, say, like I like Freddy's a lot. McDonald's fries are banger. There's a restaurant called Lion's Choice, really good. But like those are my go-to French fries. Or Steak and Shake has really good French fries. And you try to air fry skinny French fries, they're toast. No good. Alright, I'm getting rid of all these. I think there's an extra piece in here because I did have more, but... How many? 400 points? We're almost halfway! Yay! Nice. Bro, why is Epic 7 gave us a mission to complete 110 floor for one random Moonlight character? It's too hard to cringe. I know. I don't think I've ever finished that on an account. I don't think I've ever pushed a 110 on a new account. That's how much I hate doing Abyss. Alright, I'm gonna cross on right side. I think I'm gonna sell over extract for all this, even though I want extract. I just want the extra. I need the extra charms. Well, dude, Steak and Shake is so good. Okay, actually, I stopped going to Steak and Shake. I forgot about this. So where in my old, well, I've moved a lot, but in the old place I used to live, I tried to go get Steak and Shake one night, and I went and ordered, and I got my, I ordered, it was just a combo. It's French fries and a burger, and I loved it. And I ordered it. It was probably midnight or so. And the guy gave me a bag. It took forever. It took like 30 minutes to just get my the bag from him. And then I got the bag. I was like, this feels really light. I look in there. I was like, can I get French fries? And then he went and got a thing of French fries. It was some high school kid probably. He went and got a thing of container for French fries. He put like 4 French fries in the container, put it in a bag, and gave it to me. So I never went back. I was so mad. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, how do you do that? As if your job is to do X thing, like who cares what that job is? Like I'm never gonna judge somebody on the job they work unless they're just complete dog shit at that job. Like, why would you ever do that to somebody? There's another human being that you're, one, getting paid. You order Chipotle? No. I actually have never had Chipotle. I eat Qdoba a lot, but not Chipotle. Abyss is torture. But that experience put me off Steak and Shake for a very long time. And I didn't call and complain or anything either. I should have. But I don't have it in me to call and complain because like I'm absolutely hate that person did that. Like what is wrong with you? I wanted to enjoy my night and that just completely ruined my entire day. And like, why do that to somebody for one? But then I was like, well, who knows what's going on in his life, blah blah blah. Mukbang on stream and Litica cosplay win. That is, I will never cosplay. I am sorry. I don't even dress up for Halloween. I never would and never will. When I see cosplay, I don't want to judge it. I think people who enjoy what they enjoy should do what they enjoy, but I cringe. Like, I'm like, why are you dressed up? I do not understand it. I know it's like an expression of art and whatnot, but for me, I get zero. My dopamine receptors are not going at all whenever I see any kind of cosplay thing. And that is where I differ from like every other, especially gacha content creator. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think people should do what they like and have fun with, but I just can't. You cosplayed as me last year? What, skinny white guy? I mean, you just was a clown every day. All right, buddy. I had a feeling something like that was coming. That's why I turned face cam off for this conversation. You guys can't roast me. You can't see me. All right. Oh wait, did I use all of them? Oh wait, I have boxes, right? Wait, I need to read. Wait, do you not get boxes? Where do you get the boxes? Huh? Wait, you... I'm baffled. You used to get crafting material boxes. Where'd they go? I have definitely not used them on this account. All right, that's wild. All right, I don't understand. Boxes they don't exist in the game anymore. All right, that sucks. All right, let me just go to upgrade gear. So, okay, I'm trying to think, what will I do for my... We'll get through these rings, and I gotta figure out what I want to do next. Whether I want to go farm overworldly to get some more gear, or if I want to do some crafting like Banshee. Reforge mats? Well, not the Reforge mats. They used to have boxes for crafting materials. When you're going through the Orbis guide, I'm 99% sure there used to be boxes you got for those. But I guess now you do not, because they have made some changes to the Orbis guide missions, with the change to the weekly or rotating content. They changed what you get from the rewards. I'm gonna plus 9 on this one. What's effectiveness ring? 7. Sick. All right, one of the coolest things in Raid Shadow Legends, by the way, could talk about it again. Sorry, is there is a thing for gear. So Epic 7 has the whatever, you fully reset the piece of gear. All right, you use the reset thing, you can reset it and try again. With Raid, what they do is there's the same resource. You put it into the piece of gear, and depending on how many rolls into a certain stat it gets, it re-rolls the subs. So an example, right now there's 3 rolls into attack. You can put the reset thing into it. It's going to re-roll the main stat, but then it re-rolls all the substats. And if you had a piece that penta-rolled into a stat, it can change that to speed. So like that's a way that you can go and have 2. If you have a piece that penta-rolls or quad-rolls into one individual stat, you can go redo it and have a chance that ends up being a penta-roll. You can only do 1 per piece. But like that's such a better system than this Epic 7 one. Like it's gotten me so many banger pieces from going in and redoing it. Like that's what the hard part there is. That's where my brain was going, was I can get there, this piece could still be reset. It can't. I mean, it can, but it's just not worth it on E7 to do it. That is one of my favorite things about gear and Raid. And they changed it into equipment selector boxes. That's what it looked like. Or it looks like I have more Reforged boxes than I had before. So it could be Reforged boxes too. It looks like we have plenty of charms to do the Raz missions though. Like and I can go trade in for some more. Hey man, hope everything is going well for you. Just returned to F7. MLDN very good. But what's up, Sebastian? I mean, I always have played Epic 7. I just playing Epic 7 is a loose term because there's a lot of like I'll go a month without playing a match of RTA. I still play the game. Still, obviously, try to make sure the new player guides are updated for people getting into it, but I've been mostly trying to focus on attempting to tackle other games. Has been my goal lately. Have you been playing any other games, Sebastian, or you just have a time in your life where you can play mini games? Let me turn my penta flat. Yeah, exactly. Noobs, it's so good. It's such a good system that there are so many things from Raid I wish I could bring over to Epic 7 because it creates a perfect game. Raid mechanics plus Epic 7 characters and graphics, it's the perfect game. It's everything I want in a video game. Hey, do you think farming overworldly hunts is a good idea if we already have like 25-day mark? Yeah, overworldly hunts can be great. It's just the problem is you got to make sure you keep up with your gear because the gear drops. It's only gear drops. The nice thing with newer accounts and doing just hell difficulty is the Reforged mats go to your inventory, and it's a lot easier to keep up with gear management. Doing overworldly, you have to go in and to farm overworldly, that means you have to have charms at your disposal at the time you're farming overworldly, or your gear inventory is going to be cluttered and a disaster. With farming hunts, you can get away with not having the charms at the time because you can go craft the materials whenever you want. So that's the trade-off there. But overworldly is fantastic. I already saw crafting guides, etc. So I'm pretty sure I can go safely. You should be fine. And build some goodish units, yeah. If you played any other game with gear, Epic 7 used to be like looked at as the gearing was ungodly hard because there weren't that many gear gacha games out there, but now all the MiHoYo games have gear that's very similar. And there's so many other games that have a gear system that as long as you played something else, Epic 7's not as bad as everyone makes it sound. It's just hard to get good pieces of gear. Hey, what's up, Byaku? Wait, he's probably got an ad. Quick question about your second channel. Will other people be uploading on there? Yeah. So you're talking about the ePire Network channel, yeah. But hey, what's up, Byaku? What were you doing today? Did you get Iseria? You did? How did you like her at all? I've heard some very negative things so far on her. One tap kick to axe got it also. She's very fun. Yeah, she looked fun, but I don't see a world where outside of last pick with her, she's going to be very viable in the long term, but there's got to be a way that somebody comes up with that you can play it and like trap people into certain drafts. Hey, is it okay if I post a link to a piece of gear? No. Sure, I don't care. I prefer it's a Discord link though. I'm not. Your name is very fond. I'm not very fond of clicking links on stream. I'm gonna grab some food. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in probably like 30 minutes to an hour. I gotta get some food, but I'm gonna come back and try CZN. But I appreciate the raid, Byaku. I hope everything's good in your life right now. The difficult part is ultra and niche piece of gear for some characters. Here's the thing. When you're crafting gear, everyone stresses about that. If you get one of those ultra niche pieces of gear for a character that you don't have, it does not matter. You will get that piece of gear again. And what the thing is, that piece of gear, if it's only good on one character, it's not that important. You will get another piece that will fill that role. As any old-time Epic 7 player, when they first started the game, they got rid of so many banger pieces of gear. I just got Renek 2 days ago, so this Crumb is a good piece. I am new. Yeah, I mean, that's fantastic. 22 speed you cannot go wrong with at all. That's awesome. Plus, it's on Pursuit Set. How is Pursuit Set Renek right now? Because she's not going to be contesting at the same speed level, so I haven't seen. The Cookie. Is that RTA or is that Arena? No, that's RTA. No, that's Arena. She's going to be extremely fun in Arena and Guild War, I think. But for RTA is where I'm questioning. I hope, I mean, I'm pretty close to pity on my main account. I should be able to get her. It's so good, basically an unannounced buff. Is it that good? But how is it not being fast enough, though, is the thing I'm worried about. Because you're not really, at that point, you're not racing with Renek. You are, Pursuit Renek is good. You're not racing with her anymore, though, so is it performing well? Is it draftable? That's awful. Should I take this 15 just for fun, see if it quad rolls? What is the potential? 17 speed max? It's a new account. 17 speed max, it's usable. I mean, if it goes to it, I could use it. It didn't, so that's Raz fodder. That's fine. I'm not. I am 310, so it's okay. Hold on, does Pursuit Set give you speed? Am I dumb? Pursuit Set doesn't. Oh, it's 2-piece set. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay, yes, Pursuit Set's insane. I was thinking the other. Okay, never mind. Yes, Pursuit Set, you will still be the same speed. It's going to be absolutely bonkers. Holy shit, brain fart. It's 2-piece. Hey, what's up, Tristan? Holy crap, who's a streamer? Is cosplaying as Deity? Tristan, I saw your DM. Sorry, I haven't messaged back. You think you messaged me right after I started streaming? But that is banger, by the way. So you can go with your old other strategy. Yeah, I forgot it was 2-piece Cookie. I don't know where my brain was going there. There are some high score pieces I can't use right now, but look so nice, so I just save them up. Yeah, that's a good thing. If you're willing to save the gear, it's just you put them in your extra inventory if you don't have a use for it then. The problem is by the time you get a character, you're going to forget you have that piece of gear. But if you do remember you have it, that's huge. You're not super high rank. I feel like even being lower rank, it doesn't really matter the gear quality difference. If you don't have, I mean, the speed at least, because every account I've ever made is 300 speed within the first 2 weeks of making the account. So why did I put that +6? So I feel like no matter what rank you are, you're probably still, if somebody picks a speed character, you just have to assume it's 300 plus. I don't have the ability not to think that way. Hey guys, doing well. Turns out 1 hour in the chair is absolute max. I'm a good chunk of pain right now from that test run. Need a little bit more heal time. I had no idea. I watched your video, Tristan, like the story of like when you're a baby. That's insane. But I'm glad the surgery went well. Hopefully it didn't break the bank too too bad. I'm sure it did. America is the best. Quick question about second channel. Yeah, so I'm guessing you saw the video with BB on there today. Xylos. So BB's, it's supposed to be a group channel of a couple of us in Empire. The thing is, I'm the only like super hard gacha nerd out of them, so I've been trying to like help the other people get into gacha. And it's very hard to get into gacha, as you guys probably kind of know. When you have no idea what there is to play, so they're just slowly easing their way in, checking out as many games as possible. So Tristan Wolf said he's going to be back tomorrow. Crazy. Bought the most expensive insurance I could for this, so all in all, 7,500 is max payout. Oh, okay. That's, I mean, 7,500 is still a shitty amount to have to pay, but that's not generational debt. Okay, so should I craft another? I probably don't have that much of anything else. So that's just the general basics, though, if any of you guys were clicking in to see the... I don't know how I want to go about the next, because I really thought I had boxes, because always in the past you had boxes to claim here for crafting materials, and you don't anymore. That's what my plan was to utilize all the boxes, and I should be fine. For all of these, I'd like to wait to see what character would be coming that I could do. Have you still been playing Iseria? No, I dropped Iseria end of last year. I could not stand the community. The community of Iseria just absolutely killed it for me. Wait till KJ pops up on stream. We're getting everyone to tune in. Oh, for Iseria? Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't yet. I got no subsidies, so 5 did it for the carry cost of insurance. America F, that's insane. But yeah, I have not. Iseria has a new update and everything, so it's tempting to try it again. And it's just, I mean, I'd make a new account on it and play it for a couple days and see what all's new and see if I would be interested in actually playing it. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna really do today. I'm gonna set this to farm overworldly, and then I'm going to stock up gear and go get food, and then I'll come back and we start CZN. Feel bad. I plan on going for way longer, but I don't have the crafting materials. And I hate using the extra crafting materials just for random gear versus waiting till I built a couple things. They have a shell design contest. That's pretty cool. They hits me up every other month. They are desperate. They don't hit me up. That's a funny thing. I have not heard from them since I quit doing the thing. I don't think I would either. I don't think it's worth the money. Now, if I lose a raid contract, maybe I'll go try it again. But I don't think I would. You also, your average viewership is way higher than mine, so that's why I would not be getting it. Iseria fell off. Yeah, it did, and it's sad because I thought the game was gonna be sick. All right, boys, I think that's all I got for right now. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna play CZN tonight for the first time, and That's probably it. I don't know if I'm gonna farm for a couple hours of Overworldly and fill up my inventory, but I don't know if I'll stream cleaning that up and then switch to CZN, or if we'll just go straight CZN. I'd probably just go straight CZN. But that's gonna be and then after that, I've got to come up with other games to try. Maybe we really like CZN, we'll play it for a while, but I just don't know what else to do. I'm just waiting for some kind of new good game. I should have played Dragon Traveler. That's one game I should have just played it. I was just too adamant about Infield coming out. But all right, I'm gonna go get food, and I'll ping in Discord. But it'll probably be like 4 hours from now is when I go back live. Late Bialka raid, and I'm ending. Should I? Is there who else streaming? Should I raid? I don't even know how to raid anymore. Dude, I might have Skyrim to fill the boredom. I feel you. All bummer. Yeah, but the bad thing is I have to make content. I have to make content on something. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do. There's like nothing I want to do game wise. I have to start, or I have to get into a new game. Because I'm not going to spend $300 to get Iseria on my main. I would play my main and do some RTA if I got Iseria, but I'm not doing it. I mean, I spend $300, and if I made a video on her, make 15. I'm not losing $285. I'm not doing it. Oh, a friend is doing a D&D campaign with that setting. D&D sounds fun. If I play Skyrim, I'll be waiting for there's supposed to be a new one coming. I think this year or early next year. That might be fun. I would touch my PC in 2 months because no game motivation cranked. Yeah, it's bad. I need a new game that's good. Even if it's just medium, I'd take another Theater Restart. Theater Restart was fun for a couple months. I'd take that again. I just need something. Infield, I'm at the end of the game. I can play it 15 minutes a day and I have nothing else to do. So I just need something. If you guys have game suggestions, send them to me in Discord. All right, I'm gonna actually end this time. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all later. There's always a new ES coming. Yeah, well, true. That is true. Okay, boys, I'll see you all tonight. CZN, fun.